Marissa again, back for another update. Thanks for stopping by my page again. This is week 19, so I'm going to give you a little recap of how my week went. So, last week was pretty good. I did not get to the gym, but I did work out here about 3 times. Not as good as I wanted to do. The weather has not been cooperating, and I just felt like once I was here, I did not want to go back out unless I had to, so I did walk away the pounds, which I think is really efficient, and I feel like it gets the job done, and I enjoy it too. And it's a little bit of a different kind of workout. I know it's walking, like aerobic walking, so I do like that you get to use the weights and everything. So I do enjoy that. I'll be doing that later. So yeah, that was good. Eating was on point. Didn't really have any, issues with that. I did go out to eat last week, and my family was in town for my niece's birthday. The cake I made for my niece's birthday, I'll show you a little picture of that. This is the cake I made. Yeah, totally fun to make. It was great, and I can say with much satisfaction that I did not feel tempted or did not even taste a bite of that, anything, the icing, none of it, because I treated it more like a craft art project, so I definitely had fun making it, and from what I hear, it was very good. With that said, okay, let me get into the scale now. I just kind of went off on a different tangent there. I weighed in this morning, and just to recap, I had my gastric bypass Roux-en-Y surgery on September 13th, 2010, and as of today, January 24th, 2011, I am down 89.8 pounds, which means that I lost 2.2 last week. And I know the weeks before I was kind of spazzing out because I was losing like 1.2, 1.3, and those were disappointing. And 2.2, you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to run with it. I'm not going to badger myself because I know I'm working hard. I know there's not really much else I could be doing at this point. So, I just have to be accepting of it, and I'm very excited. I mean, I'm almost at 90 pounds, so I mean, really, in the grand scheme of things, what am I complaining about? It's only been 4 months. In 4 months, my life has completely changed, and I'm completely grateful, for everything, and the whole process and all that, so I'm not even going to be Debbie Downer in this video about it. So I did find that, and I've mentioned this before, but the weekends really throw me off as far as my schedule is concerned, because during the week I'm very diligent. When I'm at work, I'm just like clockwork. Everything is kind of set. I love organization in my life, and I love things just be a certain way as far as, how my eating goes, my drinking water, taking everything. I just like to be on point. It's just very helpful, and it's comforting to me because I don't feel like I'm losing ground or losing focus. So this weekend was very erratic, just put it lightly, because my family was in town. I was running here, I was running there. We were surprising my niece. My parents were staying at a hotel in Indianapolis. Not that I would make them stay at a hotel. Obviously, they stay at my place when they visit, but my niece, we went to a water park, an indoor water park. So they were staying at a hotel with a water park, and so my big anxiety moment was transferring this cake to the hotel. You have to realize that it's very snowy and blustery here, and there was really inclement weather, so I'm thinking, oh great, of all the days I have to walk in with this cake, and it was fine. I completely, was fine with that, but a lot of just, we went to lunch in the afternoon, like I mentioned before, and all that, so just a lot of my scheduling was thrown off. So, at the end of the day, when it was all said and done, I got here, back to my place around 10, fell asleep at some point on the couch, woke up at 4 in the morning, stayed up till 7, went back to sleep about 7:30, woke up again about 11, and then went on about my day. So needless to say, I just felt like garbage yesterday. I didn't sleep very well, and I just felt like, waking up at 11, by the time I actually put myself together and got going, it was more like 11:30, hadn't eaten breakfast, and usually by 1 o'clock when I'm at the office, I've already drinking protein, I've already had 2 32-ounce waters, I've eaten breakfast, I've had my vitamin, I'm ready for lunch. So anyway, I definitely have to just kind of stay focused even more so. And I definitely recommend to anybody keeping a food journal and a food diary. I take my food journal with me everywhere because I can't just think, well, what did I eat today, or oh, did I have my water? Is this my first water, my second water? I don't want to have to just think about that, so I like to write things down. And maybe that's just me, but I feel that it works, so I don't know, I would kind of recommend it. So in this week, I increased my food to 4 ounces per meal, which means I'm doing 3 ounces of protein, 1 ounce of either a starch, a vegetable, or fruit per meal. And actually, I can have raw vegetables, and fruit as snack, 1 ounce, just once a day, if I wish. I did find that last week I was getting a little more hungry than usual between meals, so I did need to reevaluate, thinking that I needed to transition into that next step to increase my food. With the increase in the protein, I am actually taking out one of my protein drinks, per the recommendations of my nutritionist. So I am down to 1 protein drink, the designer way, and then I still do 2 10-ounce servings of skim milk. So it's like an afternoon snack. I have like 1 glass of milk before I go to bed. I have my glass of milk, of course, mixed in with the water. Stuff. Always have my Crystal Light. This is my 3rd one of these today, so I'm looking at 96 ounces today. I just love this. This is my favorite. It's the Target brand grape, the best. So you have to find what works for you. But going on with the protein that I'm increasing in my diet, I guess I was inspired not only because I was getting hungry, but because I do think my hair is coming out. So that has me kind of freaked out because my hair, I mean, who wants that? It's not fun. And for all the protein that I do take in, I know it's a side effect. It's very common. It's not forever, but who likes that? Who wants to? It is not comforting when you comb your hair, after you wash it, and you're like, oh, it's all coming out. So I'm gonna, hopefully with the increase in the protein, I'm gonna start taking biotin, and then I'm going to start using niacin for my hair, like the treatment. I actually had a episode years ago where my hair started to thin because of stress. And I took the niacin, and actually that worked wonders, so I'm hoping that I can kind of salvage that before it actually gets really bad. Another option would be, to help that, would be to get it cut. And my hair is pretty, for me, it's at a pretty long length right now. I don't want to cut it because I don't like short hair on me, and I love to put my hair up. It's just more convenient, and I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. If anything, I could probably compromise by getting short layers, maybe just bringing the length up a little bit. We'll see about that. I'm going to give it another week or so to see how it reacts before I make any kind of rash decision. I want to actually give a little plug for a very, very, very good friend of mine, Alistair, who is actually on a weight loss journey himself, and I think it's really amazing because he started doing vlogs 2 weeks ago. So actually, no, he posted his 2nd one today, and I think it's awesome. He's a really, really awesome person, and I really recommend you check him out. His username is Alistair's Fat Chance, right there. And go to the page. He's awesome. And he is not on a bariatric journey, but I think any type of journey is worthy of, of some recognition, and just taking that first step is so awesome. And he's very motivating, and I think there's a lot of relatable topics. I don't think it's a matter of how you're losing this weight. It's just a matter that you are taking control of your life and doing it in whichever way works for you. So definitely check it out. Yeah, I think you'll like it. Anyway, that's all, everyone. Thanks for coming by to see me, and thanks for all your comments, the inbox messages, everything. I really enjoy hearing from everybody. And thanks to everybody who subscribed, all my new subscribers. Hello. And that's all. Have a great week, and I will check in next week. And that's it. Bye.